Good evening everyone, welcome to my channel, welcome to the Mallorca Under the Sun live stream, and I'm up here in a very hot Alcudia Beach resort this evening. In fact, I'm over in the Bellevue resort and you can see the lake behind me here. I'm just going to do a quick 360 here. I'm back on the island. We've been away for I don't know, about 8 to 10 days, something like that, but I'm back now. I'm going to tell you about my holiday. We're going to walk through Alcudia Beach Resort. We're going to dip down to the beach and I'm going to try to get to the port if I do not expire beforehand. It's very warm here. Right, let me turn the camera around. I'll just show you where we are now. I haven't started the live stream from over this side of Alcudia just yet, but this is my very first one. So we're over here in Bellevue. It's a huge complex over here and you can see the various hotels that we have. On my left hand side here you've got the Bellevue Hotel. Big package holiday destination here for those of you travelling with TUI and Jet2 as well. Now I'm keeping my fingers crossed about the coverage here. You can see I've got a big mountain in front of me and when I was walking up I could see the coverage dipping in and out. If it does dip out, please stick with me, it will pop back again. Now, let me have a look at who is in the live chat this evening. Just bear with me. Where's the live chat gone? Hello! I can see, let me just go back. Who else? Suzanne, good evening. You are the first to join this evening. And Susan, Glyn, good evening. You have a power cut. That is not good at all. Kenny, hello. Nice to see you. Robert, good afternoon from is that sunny Cardiff? The sun shining in the UK, that is fantastic news. Now you can see just in front of me here, we've got the Siesta apartments as well. So any of you are hoping to come up and stay in this side of the town, this is where you're going to be located. Now the Bellevue as well, which you can see right in front of me here, both of these two areas are about 1 kilometre away from Alcudia Beach. It'll take you, I don't know, we'll see how long it takes because we're going to be heading that way to walk down that way, maybe about 15-20 minutes. I do see that there are some lots of taxis and buses. But let's head on to the Strip, which is the main road down here, which runs down through and into Alcudia beachfront. Now look, we can just see the sun is going down behind this mountain behind me. What's the signal like, folks? Please let me know. I'm a little bit nervous about this evening. I hope it's looking good. Caroline, good evening. Jules, is that you in Australia? Lovely to see you here. Benny, good evening. Sheila, hello as well to you too. Steve as well, hello to you from sunny Shropshire. And Steve as well, good evening to you as well, and Eleanor. Now look, all the way around the Siesta and the Bellevue complex, you can have little shops and little places to pick up bits and bobs if you are down here. I can see the reception actually is right across the road. We're just walking past it down here, so that is going to be your check-in point. You can see the entrance to the Bellevue actually in front of me here. It's a massive complex. They've got all sorts of go-karting and activities down here. It's tailor-made for your summer holiday. Alex, good evening from Germany. I do apologise if I do not catch all the messages coming through here. I'm doing my best. It's brilliant to have such a fantastic turnout. We have already 89 people on this live tonight. Please can everyone give me the thumbs up? I would really appreciate it. It will help to roll this video out to others. Now we are setting foot here onto Avenida para Mas y Reus, and this is otherwise known as the Alcudia Strip. Now a little bit further up this way to the right hand side, we have not only the Lagamonte Hotel, but we also have the Rancho Ses Roques horse riding centre. You can see another Siesta apartment block as well on my right hand side. And we have a whole string of bars and restaurants as we come down through here. Now, I'm not sure if Dave and Lindsay are on this live stream this evening. Have I gone past Legends? Is Legends up here? We do have a start of the Strip, and I'm pretty sure Legends bar may be up here, but that's very recommended. we're going to take a right down this way. Now, Alcudia Strip this year is a very, very different place to what it was last year. It is very, very busy here this evening. And judging by the amount of people that were down here in Alcudia and the amount of traffic heading back to Palma this afternoon, I suspect that the beach was absolutely packed this afternoon too. Let me know if you're watching this and you're actually staying up here at the moment, what it has been like. Dave, you are on the live. I've gone past Legends, haven't I? I'm pretty sure I have. Anyway, but you can see right from the Siesta apartments and the Bellevue, you step out here onto the strip into a whole massive selection of shops and restaurants, souvenir shops, car hire, and just about everything that you need for your holiday. What is the mozzie situation? I have been asked. Well, I'll tell you what, I am wearing the finest jungle formula this evening. I will let you know at the end of the live stream if I've been bitten. I think the key is, if you're coming out here, if you're worried about the mosquitoes, please bring out insect repellent and wear it. Don't leave it in your suitcase, make sure you wear it, because if you don't, you are going to get bitten if you're susceptible to getting bites. Some people don't get bitten, but I am quite susceptible to them, so I'm coated in this stuff tonight. There's a fine smell of citronella wafting its way down Alcudia Strip this evening. Now look, they've even got some little pop-up food places over here, which is absolutely fantastic. Look, check this out. If you don't want to go into a sit-down restaurant, you can get yourself quite a cheap meal. You've got €8 burgers. Chips for €4. We've got a little crepe place as well here, as well, a little pancake bar as well from €6. Looks rather nice. I can see someone's flying in from Bristol later on this week. Good luck with your flight. I think I was very unlucky actually. If you saw you can come and say hello if you want to. Come and say hello. Come and say hello. If you saw my video earlier on in the week, you would have known that I had a pretty hairy ride down from Bristol a couple nights ago. I'm wishing you all the very best of luck if you are coming from Bristol this week on any kind of Ryanair flight or any other low-cost flight. I am actually going to put out a video, and I haven't made it yet, but I'm going to try and do it in the next couple of days about these low-cost airlines and how you can also manage your trip as well a little bit better, because I know when I put the video out, it did upset a few of my subscribers, particularly those that are travelling in the next few days. So I've got a video about that coming out soon. I want to put your minds at rest. It's not all bad. David, good evening. Thank you very much for your super chat. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Now, some more information. Guess where we went on holiday? I really tried to make a video when we were away. I ended up having a holiday. I did take several little clips. I wasn't going to do like a highlights video, but for anyone who does have a YouTube channel, well, you know, if you are out with your family and you're away with your family, you can't make everything about YouTube. So I decided to have a proper holiday with my daughter, and we just took the normal kind of photos and video clips that we would do for ourselves. I couldn't be walking around with a tripod and a selfie stick. And I'll tell you where we went. The one place that we could go to escape the heat, we went up to the Scottish Highlands. We flew into Inverness. We went down to Aviemore as well, and we went ziplining off the mountains down there. It was absolutely beautifully cold. It was a stunning place. The people were so friendly. It was absolutely incredible, and I'll definitely go back there. So I absolutely love Scotland. I've not been since I used to live in Newcastle many years ago, and I would definitely go back. Now look, I'm just going to turn the camera around here. Check out how busy it is down here. Look, we've got a huge pizza place. We've got a great sweet shop down here too. And look, we're just passing by Julio's Pancakes as well. You can see him live. Now you would have seen Julio doing his crepes on YouTube already. And he's a character. He does the best crepes down here in Alcudia. Make sure you come and see him. My daughter's already asked for me to come over and that we come over and we come and have some of his crepes. So we're going to be down here hopefully in the next week or so. Alan, good evening. Thank you so much for your super chat as well. Very much appreciated. Right, we're going to keep heading along here. Alan, I was in your part of the world. We want to go to Ireland as well next, guys, and at some point I'm going to be asking my lovely Irish subscribers for their recommendations of where we should go to in Ireland. It has an absolutely amazing holiday. Anyway, enough about that. Let's get back to Alcudia. Now look, just check out the views down here. We're just crossing the bridge and the waterway down here. If you're coming out for dinner, check out where you could be eating. Now look, you can see all the way down here, we've got some more hotels. Club Mac is much further down this way if you're staying down here. We've got a nightclub here just to my right hand side on the other side of the bridge. Got lots of bars and restaurants and some bars also round that corner too. If I get a chance later on the way back to my car, I will do a quick evening guide to around this area too. So if you haven't subscribed, if you're coming to Alcudia this summer, make sure you subscribe to the channel to make sure you catch that video and everything else that's coming out too. Oh, look at this, we've got some lovely clothes shops down here as well. So much open this year. What a difference to last year. Actually, it's a little bit empty and a little bit dead down here last summer for obvious reasons, and a lot of shops didn't open up down here. But we've got a bit of a night market going on here too. As you can see, let's just get past. Jim, good afternoon, welcome. Well, you are in Magaluf. You went on my flight the other night, were you, by any chance? I don't think you were. I wonder actually if those lads are on the flight, if they've seen that video yet and how they feel about it. But anyway, more about that on my other video, which will be coming out soon. Now, this is kind of dinner time down here in Alcudia. I'm just coming up past the Jin Sum, the Chinese restaurant, coming up past the steak place as well, the Loro Verde. Whoops. Let's come up past here. Just to give you an idea, actually, look, we've got all sorts of menus on this evening. They're in the region of about €18.75. So kids' dishes are around €5 to €7 too. Whoops. Got a little embroidery place here if you want to get some t-shirts or baseball hats or bags embroidered. Just get past this chap here as well. Just a quick reminder actually, you'll see I just walked past a gentleman there, he wasn't wearing a shirt. If you are going into restaurants, make sure you do have your shirt with you. A lot of restaurants will not let you in. If you do not have a shirt. Now, please let me know how this signal is going from here, please. Now look at this, look, we do have loads of kids on the island at the moment, I have noticed. Look, I'm right outside the Irish Tavern. A few people out for some evening drinks. You're going to have a lot of kids coming out more so at the end of July and during August, but there's a fair few over at the moment, and you've got this kind of like games entertainment area, which I haven't really seen up and running properly until this year, which is really good. Oh, thank goodness. Thanks, guys, for letting me know about the sound and the signal. It can get really patchy, and I know there's a bit of a black hole on Alcudia Beach as well. I don't know how I'm going to get through that this evening. Let's find out. And to my left-hand side here, we've got the Inside Hotel. Here, I've got the Hotel Sol. It's a JS hotel just to my left over here, and just across the road, if anyone is booked in at the TRH, I think it's the TRH hotel, just across the road, and this was undergoing a huge refurbishment over the winter, so nice to see that's done and dusted, and it's all opened up for the season. Paul, welcome to the channel. You are new to the channel. Huge warm welcome to you. Dave and Lindsay, 92 days and counting. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Good evening. Nice to see you here. Yeah, a lot of people's first holiday abroad was Alcudia. It was one of my first as well, actually. I don't remember it being like this though, I must say. Tommy, good evening. Thank you so much for your very kind super chat tonight. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Now look, we're just coming up to a little bit of a shopping centre here. Nice to see this place open too. It's a half decent shopping area. We can get some big brand names too. So you can see how much there is down here on the strip in Alcudia, and across the road we've got a few new things as well for 2023. We've got a whole little mobility centre of electric scooters and quad bikes as well across the road. You've got restaurant Olas across the road as well. They have a flamenco show too on a Monday at 9 o'clock. Amazing. And I do have the Alua Boccaccio across the road too. From what I remember last year, they did amazing, and I mean amazing, iced coffee. I don't know if they're doing it again this year. Jimmy from New York, good evening. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Thank you so much for your super chat. Guys, I also have to say a big welcome to the island as well, and a goodbye as well to the very lovely James and Callum over in Calabona this evening. They were new to the channel just a few months ago. They're new to our Facebook group over on Facebook. And I just want to say a big hello to you guys, and I hope you had a fantastic time over here in Mallorca, and you must come again as well. Myself and admin Anne from the Facebook group had hoped to meet up with you, but as many of you know, Anne from the Facebook group has broken her ankle and is currently at home. And if you're watching, we're hoping you get well soon. And is that Amanda Amanda, good evening, also admin from the Facebook group as well. If you're not in the Facebook group, please come over and join us when this live stream has finished. If you do have any further holiday questions, lots of activity going on over there too. Now look, we're coming down to the main road here, which will run all the way down to Alcudia Port. And this is the main road where all the buses will come along here. So there are many bus stops running every few hundred yards. You can see them coming to and from. If you keep walking up, you're going to end up in Can Picafor. Barry, good evening. That's the very first time you've super chatted me. Barry, good evening. Thank you so much for your super chat as well. Very much appreciated. Now, the entrance to the beach is right across the road here, but I'm going to take a little left here. We're going to keep walking through Alcudia Beach Resort. We're going to take a quick look at some more hotels. We're going to have a look along this main road here. We're going to see what's open. Alan, thank you for joining us this evening. I can see you're signing off. Good luck picking up your family. Shall see you very soon. I will check out your channel as well. I haven't been on your channel for quite a while, but I shall get over there. Now, I'm just looking up here to my right hand side. We're across the road from the Iberostar Ciudad Blanca Hotel. For anyone coming over to stay, you'll see exactly what awaits you when we get to the beach as well. Absolutely amazing. To my left hand side as well, if you are staying in this area, make sure you head over to the Boutique de Gelato as well. It is the cheapest ice cream chain on the island. And look, here's the price of this. One ball of ice cream is €1.40, which is actually very cheap, particularly if you compare it to Porto Poyensa. Kenneth, Oh my goodness, thank you so much for your super chat as well. Kenneth, bless you, thank you. Really appreciate your super chat. I can see someone as well that's thinking of coming over to Alcudia this summer. You can see this main road here that backs onto the beach is very, very busy. And this is where you're going to find even more shops and restaurants. I can see a question here. Is the Bellevue complex, we'll just wait for this guy to take out the bins, still on the go? We stayed there in 1984. And well, I started the live stream. I started the live stream over at the Bellevue. Take a look. It looked quite busy up there actually. I don't know what it's like at night. Alan, another Alan. Alan, thank you so much. Bless you. Thank you so much for your super chat this evening. I know I say it's very much appreciated. It is very, very, very much appreciated. And Sally Ann as well. Sally, hello. Sally Ann, very, very nice to see you. I'm not sure if you're the same Sally Ann from Facebook. Maybe not, I'm not sure. Right, we have a recommendation here from Philip, who says he recommends the Fox's Arms just up the road from me. It does a fantastic breakfast. Was that just off the strip, Philip? I think it may have been actually, quite possibly. Ah, Jules, hello, I remember you. Gaz and Jules from Silly Yacht. I remember you both very well actually when I was filming down Silly Yacht Way, and I literally just ran into you. Really nice to have you both on the live stream. Let me know, I think you're out again, aren't you, this September or October? By the way, I've just missed a hotel up to my left-hand side if you are staying up here. Whoops. It is the Astoria Playa. You can see how close that is to absolutely everything. Let me just come round. Dave and Lindsay, did you just super chat me? Bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you very much from Dragonfly Promotions. And actually as well, you have to check out Dragonfly Promotions on Facebook and YouTube as well. They live in the most incredible part of the world, up in the Highlands of Scotland. Dave is a photographer, and if you want to get some amazing artwork for your home, then definitely Dave is the person to provide that. So make sure you go and check out everything he has on his site. Now look at this, look, we're coming up past there's a huge bike centre here at the Astoria as well. So even though it's 30 degrees and absolutely boiling hot, I've seen plenty of cyclists, especially around my area. I've seen them on the way up here as well, cycling in this heat. Look, I can just show you, look, there's another fantastic, this is Palmito's restaurant here on the left-hand side. We have a No Frills Excursion office here to my left. Hello, hello, good evening. Do you want to be on the live?
No, I've seen you on it before, loads of times you watch it.
Oh, bless you. Are you on holiday?
Yeah, from England.
And how are you enjoying your holiday?
Loving it.
You're loving it. That's a great advert for Alcudia. Brilliant. Okay, nice to see you. Bye. Oh, check this out. I'm just looking. I love it. We're bumping into people who are out here on holiday and have seen the channel. Now, I'm here outside the Everest Steakhouse. A small beer here is €1.95. Big beer is €3.50. Look, they've got all sorts of big breakfasts and stuff here too. Am I going near the Viva Golf? Asked Martin. Yes, I will be. I'm going to dip onto the beach very shortly. I'm just going to keep walking down here to show you what it is like. Now, even though we are on the main road here, you can see there's a cycle path that runs right in front of me, right the way down here. And then you can see the cars are whizzing by down here. So it makes it feel a little bit less busy. It's a little bit quieter down here as well. Look, we've got a whole ton of other hotel accommodations and villas down here too. Now the beach is so huge that we're not going to miss it this evening. I didn't want to walk down the entire length of it. You've seen plenty of my videos from Alcudia Beach all the way over the winter and coming through the spring, but I haven't actually done the walk down here, especially at night. And you can just see how busy it is. Oh my goodness me, this is a record for this summer, and bless you all for being here on the Sunday evening. 378 people on this live stream. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I'm very privileged to have you all here, actually. I do feel very, very lucky, so thanks so much for being here. Right, you can see far off in the distance here, we're rapidly approaching the BQ Delphine Azul Hotel. We came up here last summer to stay for a few nights. My friend was over on holiday. If you want to go and see that video, it is on my channel, just search for it. And it shall pop up right in front of me here with this lovely emergence of a sunset. We can see the Alcudia Beach Hotel too. Good news, folks, tonight. Actually, I've not seen a single mosquito out. Normally you see them buzzing around a little bit. You see them, you can hear them buzzing around. I haven't seen one single one yet. I don't want to talk too soon, but haven't seen any, which is fantastic. Now, I can't believe how many places are open down here this year. Look, even this little, this is Cindriot. I think it's a little nice little bar and cocktail spot. You can get some food down here too. I cannot remember that being there last year. I can see someone called, is that Foot Rolls? Like, you're from Denmark and you're going to Mallorca. Well, welcome to the channel and welcome to the island. You're going to absolutely love it down here too. Oh my goodness, Robert, thank you so much for your super chat this evening as well. Thank you, much appreciated. My goodness me, look, this has paid for my petrol this evening to come up here. Thank you so much, guys. Look, here we are. Look, I'm just going to, as you can see the sun behind me, there's a group hotel just down here, right next to the BQ Delphine Azul Hotel. Let's try and get across the road. Now, the absolute beauty of staying up here on Alcudia Beach Resort, on any of these hotels that I'm showing you this evening, is the amazing bus service that does come along here. And I can actually see in front of me, it's like 2 or 3 buses. And these buses run really, really frequently over towards Alcudia Port in this direction, goes on to Alcudia Old Town, and in the other direction down to Camp Picafor. Now, I do have transport guides on my website. I've got a video on my channel as well about how to take the bus here. You are rather spoilt for choice. Places to go, markets to go to if you are staying down here. Oh my goodness, I've just seen the comment that the sound has gone. Let me know if that is the case. Dan, I'm giving you a shout out for Becca. I'm hoping you can hear this. Right, so just to show you here, the sound is fine. Oh, thank goodness. Just a mild panic there, guys. Right, I'm going to turn off towards the beach now, but look, just to show you down here, look, we've got the Puentecito, the little resto bar here serving cocktails. If you're staying down towards the BQ, Delphine Azul Hotel. You've got, look, even more shops. There's a little right down the road here, about 5 minutes walk, if that. So you can pick up anything, not only from the spa shops, but there's a decent supermarket too. Paula, that's fantastic to know. You're coming over in 2 weeks. So the entrance to the BQ Delphine Azul is just over here. And the absolute highlight is that there's a bus stop right here, right on the main road here, and also across the road too. Let's go and hop across the road and head on to the beach. So you can see exactly how close you are to the beach from the BQ Delphine Azul. Good evening, hello. Right, be careful on these zebra crossings. Never set foot until you catch eyes with the driver. I had someone drive at me the other day, so they don't always stop. Right, let's leave this area, but you can see, look, there's the Fox's Arms, there's a little bar down the road too, it's an English pub. Philip, you also recommend Lloyd's 500 yards up the road from the Viva Gulf. Fantastic fish and chips. I think I know where that is, I think that's in my last video possibly. Dan, you're coming to Alcudia after watching these videos. James, you're asking me if it's easy to get to Alcudia from Santa Ponsa. Well, I would actually just recommend coming on holiday to Alcudia. If you're staying in Santa Ponsa, my recommendation for you would be to enjoy Santa Ponsa and all the resorts that you have in the southwest. Make most of that area because it would take quite a while to get up here. You'd have to get the bus to Bahama bus station, the intermodal station. You then have to change and then get another bus all the way up here. You could be looking at potentially a 2-hour trip, well, I'd say 3 to 4 hour travelling day, which I would say you're better off just coming up here on holiday. Otherwise you're going to be spending a whole day travelling up here. Oh my goodness, Etienne, thank you so much. You are a silent spectator, you say. Oh, bless you. Oh, thank you for joining in the live stream. You're in Colonia San Jordi in May and it was very quiet and pleasantly warm. No crowded beaches and you highly recommend it. Do you know what? I need to get down that way actually. I had wanted to go in May, but as you know, the weather was pretty iffy. I ran out of time by the time the school holidays started. And here we are already in July, so I will try and get down there though before the end of the season and try and do a bit of a guide to that area because it is absolutely lovely. And as you said, if you go out there in the spring, you're going to get some really nice quieter beach experiences. But this summer, I mean, July is all about the beach, it's all about the swimming pool, and it's all about the hot weather and having a proper sun and beach holiday. Oh, Sharon, thank you very much. That's a very kind comment. Amanda, thanks for helping out in the chat section as well this evening. I really appreciate that. Oh my goodness, I might have to stop for a quick water break actually. I've got a bottle of cold water in my bag. It's very, very warm this evening. Now, I suspect the reception might get a little bit iffy around here. I'm going to power through this bank of trees. Let me know what it's like as I head down onto the beach. If it does cut off, stick with me. It'll pop back on again very shortly. Luca and Sophia, good evening. You're coming from Scotland. Lovely part of the world. Good evening, David, by the way. Have a safe journey down from Scotland. Which airport are you going from? I have to say, when we flew into Inverness Airport, it's the smallest airport I've been to for a very, very long time. It's absolutely tiny. It has all kind of like arrivals and departures in one room, so. Right, there's a little bit of a kids park here. Now, if I'm going to get bitten by any mosquitoes, I'll be absolutely savage coming through here, but I haven't seen any buzzing around this evening. They normally lurk about in the shadows. Sam, good evening. Thank you so much. I will absolutely, it's the first time you've super chatted me, Sam. Of course, if I will definitely be in Calidore in September. I hope to see you. Let me know which end of September you'll be coming. Obviously, I've had lots of, well, not obviously, but I have had quite a few requests to meet up this July and August. And I have to admit I am struggling a little bit with that, just because it is a school holidays at the moment in Spain, and I do have my daughter about 99% of the time. So I'm kind of trying to juggle YouTube with giving her a holiday and also working at the same time. So I'll do my best to catch you all when I'm out and about. If you see me, do come and say hello as well. David, you're coming down from Kirkwell and Aberdeen, and then Manchester, and then Mallorca. My goodness, that is a journey. It's worth it though. Luca and Sophia, you're going to think it's a huge long way down here. It'll be really worth it when you're here. Don't worry about the journey. Right, I'm out of gone. Actually, I'll just walk along a little bit further. Oh my goodness, you can see how busy it is down here this evening. Now I'm going to go along the beach, because it's not often actually we can take the I can comfortably go filming along a beach unless it is evening. So let's head down there in just a second. Anyone staying at the Sun Wing? I know it's quite popular with our German friends. Diane, good evening. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. My very first super chat from you as well. Diane, thank you so much. You're coming to Palma Nova in 2 weeks, and you cannot wait. Absolutely brilliant, and thank you for that kind comment as well. I'm really glad that these videos have been useful for everyone coming over here on holiday. I really enjoy making them actually. It's way better than my other job that I had. Right, let me just get onto the boardwalk here. So you can see we've got big towers here, and I'm heading onto this this wooden boardwalk here, so anyone in a wheelchair, anyone with a pram as well, you can get a kind of a sand-free experience getting onto the beach. But just turning back here, you can see how busy it is. Oh, Amanda, bless you. Big thank you as well to my lovely admin team as well, who are amazing. And bless Anna as well for helping out so much in the Facebook group as well while she's been in the hospital this week. Really appreciate the whole lot of them. Louise as well from the YouTube channel Southwest Sundays has a video out today which I must check out. So I can't remember where you are, Louise. I know you're working at the moment, but I look forward to watching that when I get home and I'm having my dinner. Faith, good evening. I know there's over 350 people watching. I can't even say it, that's incredible. I really appreciate everyone joining this evening. Look, I'm just going to quickly pan the camera around. Here is a pickup point here for many of the boat cruises. I do know that No Frills do cruises from over here on Alcudia Beach, so make sure you go and check them out. I sell tours over here from Alcudia Port as well, so if you're staying in the hotels that way, you can go and book them on my website on MallorcaUndertheSun.com. Check out the beach to my right hand side. There are so many people in the water. I don't know if you can see further on in the distance as well. The water now at this time of year is just perfect too. We jumped straight in the sea when we got back from our trip. And the water, it's not cold, I mean, it's so refreshing. It's literally the best place to be. What is your name at Thinking Mammal? Subscribe in name. I can't. Janice, good evening. Janice, this is the exact reason that I'm doing this live stream after 8 o'clock in the evening. I was actually in Palma Nova very briefly this afternoon. I made a very quick video which I hope to get out this week, but I have to admit it was very, very hard going with the filming, and hats off to any content creators, any YouTubers, anyone making content for Facebook as well that's walking around in this weather during the middle of the day. It is pretty hard going. It's going to be a struggle, to be honest, this summer. I think I'll get used to the heat after being after a few days. It just takes a little bit of time, and it'll be the same for you as well if you come over here on holiday. The shock of coming here from a cooler country is going to I think it's going to leave you lying on your sunbeds for a couple of days, which is exactly what you need. Check out the water this evening. Has anyone heard about red flags by Puerto Beach this weekend? No, I haven't, in all honesty. But I'm probably going to be over Puerto way at some point this week. I'll go and get you an update if that is the case and what caused that. So leave that with me. I'll see if I can get over there during the week. I just can't believe path I was on earlier. It's packed with visitors. Lee, good evening. Thank you so much. Imogen, I'm wishing you a very, very happy holiday. I hope you're going somewhere really, really lovely, preferably a small Balearic island just off the coast of mainland Spain. But have a wonderful time, Imogen. But I have to say, with the amount of people down here at the moment swimming, this has actually been, we've been tending to go swimming at around 6 o'clock and staying out until sundown as well. So this is the time of year when you can do that. We're going to be having picnics on the beach this week as well. It's so nice at this time of night. You don't feel like you're going to be fried. I mean, I'm obviously a resident here, so we like things a little bit cooler, but I mean, please, if you're coming over here on holiday with a family, do a picnic on the beach one evening. They'll absolutely love it. The kids will love it and you'll love it too. And Alba, yes, the jellyfish go to bed at about 7 p.m. I have to say, a quick update with regards to the jellyfish. I was over in Ilietes yesterday where I filmed my jellyfish update just a couple of weeks ago, and we didn't see any jellyfish down there, so they've now gone back out to sea, so and the flags have come down, so please don't worry too much if you're coming out. Simon, good evening. Yes, the public toilets are, and I'll show you where they are actually. Thank you very much for your super chat. Can you see these little houses on the beach here? The little beach bars, there's one just here, and there's every couple of 100 metres, and there's just one here. Now these are chiringuitos, they are beach bars, but round the back of them you're going to find some toilets which you guys can use as well. Stephen, your niece and her husband are here up in Alcudia and they love it. Well, that's fantastic to hear. Yes, and also a good point as well, Albert, thank you very much for that comment as well. Not only can you use the public toilets, but I often, when I'm out and about, I pop into a restaurant, I always ask the staff if I can use the loo. They never refuse me. Some places you'll see that they have a 50 cents charge, or they ask you to pay. I haven't actually ever seen that being enforced, so I just tend to nip into the restaurant, go to the loo and leave again, but no one's ever asked for the 50 cents. So, or the euro, and I did see a few places in Alcudia Old Town, but I don't think they can refuse you, but they do have the right to charge. So if you can't find a public loo, just pop into any of the restaurants. And also another top tip, and maybe I shouldn't say this actually, pop into any entrance of a hotel as well, because most of the hotels will have loos in the reception area. Obviously they're reserved for guests, but with the amount of tourists out at the moment, if you needed the loo and you were desperate, just pop into any hotel reception, look like you know where you're going, just have a bit of a walk around and you'll soon see it. I'm sure I'll get told off for suggesting that at some point, but flight delays. I'm being asked about flight delays. Was it you that emailed me actually about a week ago about being delayed. I'll tell you what, when I was at Bristol there were a few flight delays, but going out to other destinations, not necessarily Mallorca, it really is luck of the draw, I'm afraid, depending not just from the people who are on your flight, as in my Ryanair flight the other night, but as to whether your flight is going to be delayed. If you want to avoid getting a delay, and you haven't booked yet, then try and get an early morning flight. You've got less chance of picking up a delay as you go through the day because you'll be one of the first flights out. I can't believe that the signal's held up. I think I've gone past the black hole, I think now. Somebody asked me a little bit earlier on about the Viva Golf Hotel. It's this one just here, right in front of me. You've got the Condes de Alcudia, the Globales Hotel, just over there as well, just right behind the Viva Golf. Why does the sea smell horrible around the port? Do you know what? I've never noticed. Let me just have a quick sniff. Hang on a second. No, I can't. There's no bad smell here this evening. Obviously, because it is a port, you're going to get a little bit of marine traffic down there. The port, though, and all the boats tend to be on the other side, like way over the other side. So if you want to look at the yachts or where the ferries and stuff go from, they're right on the other side. So you don't get any real marine traffic, just a few little cruisers coming down through the port here. Tim, good evening from Newcastle. Alba, thank you. I'll try my best. Oh, we do have some French in here. Bonsoir. I can't remember my French. Anyone who speaks French, feel free to translate that comment just further above. But Tim, good evening. And Caroline, yes. Getting an early flight is such a good idea. Early morning flight is a great idea. I'm just going to turn the camera around actually. Let's just have a quick look back down this huge, amazing beach here. Check this out. I mean, what an absolutely gorgeous night tonight. So you can see what the difference. We came along the busy road with all the bars and restaurants and the hotels, which is right just behind these trees here. The sun's just going down right behind me. I'm going to keep on going down the beach. What is the purpose? Oh, thank you very much for that. And that's MS. Thank you very much for the translation. What is the purpose of the live streams? Because, and I have to say, because a lot of my viewers want to see what a resort is like right at the moment. Often with recorded videos, you don't get the here and the now. Sometimes when we record videos, we don't put them out for a few days or a few weeks. But you can see exactly what the resort is like right this second. And this is what Alcudia is like this evening. And so you know what to expect when you come over. And also, as well, there's some lads there running out of the sea. And also as well, so I can connect with my audience. And also for you guys to ask me any real-time questions, because I have to admit I've been absolutely hopeless at getting into my comments recently. I will get through them. I will get through them. I've got plenty of time during the day now, especially when we're at home in the afternoons and it's too hot to go out. So I will get through those comments. Is there any truth about sharks in the water around Mallorca? No. I mean, well, obviously there are sharks in the sea and the sharks in the Mediterranean, and you do get sharks that come into the Med. The local paper here can't wait for a good shark story. If it's within 1,000 miles of Mallorca, it hits the front page. We don't get shark attacks out here. Sometimes you do get injured sharks that come into the resorts or the coastlines, and they're filmed and they're put on their social media and everyone gets very scared for a second, but there haven't been any shark attacks here, so please don't worry about that at all. Let's give you a better view of the Viva Golf. That's the Viva Golf just here. You can see the Condes de Alcudia just here as well, the Globales Hotel. And we're just night market during the summer. We're going to go and see if that's open just yet too. I hope I've answered that live stream question. I hope that made sense anyway. Raimundo and Patricia, Hotel More, is the hotel still there? We visited about 30 years ago. Alcudia looks very different. I can't think of it off the top of my head actually. I can't remember seeing a Hotel More. I don't think it does. Maybe a lot of the hotels have changed actually. Alba, do I stay overnight in Alcudia? No, after this live stream. I need to get back to to the live stream where my car is parked, and I need to drive back. I live on the other side of Palma, so it's about a 50-minute drive away on the other side of the island, but it's actually quite a quick drive considering the huge distance that I do cover. Lena from Norway, yes, you've been to Alcudia for 15 years and you never get tired of it. I'll tell you what, this beach, you'll know why it's my favourite beach. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's something for everyone down here. This end of the beach is a little bit calmer. It's sheltered by Alcudia Mar. Even when it gets windy further around the bay, it's always very, very calm down here. Dave, thank you for clearing it up. The More Hotel is still here. Brilliant. Tim, how's the mosquitoes? Yes, as I said at the beginning of the live stream, I know you've just jumped in a little bit into it. I have put on some mosquito repellent this evening. I've got the jungle formula on this evening. I haven't been bitten yet. At least I don't think so. I haven't heard any mozzies either around me. I haven't seen a single one. So yes, people are being bitten because people have said that they're bitten on the Facebook page and the Facebook group. They've complained about it, but I haven't seen any this evening, and trust me, I am prepared. I'm going to repeat what I said earlier actually. If you're coming out, don't chance it. Bring mozzie repellent and wear it. Don't leave it in your suitcase. Don't wait to be bitten, just wear it out every evening that you're coming out, because I have heard reports that the mosquitoes have been quite bad out here, but I think it's more around quite possibly places like the Hotel Lagamonte, Bellevue area, Club Mac area as well. Anywhere where you're near that lake or kind of like marshy area going into Puerto Poyensa on this side of the island. Now we're coming into Alcudia Port. I'm outside Muddy's Steakhouse, which is an amazing steakhouse just over in front of me. Yes, I do take vitamin B tablets. I haven't been for the past couple of weeks actually because we've been away, so I did get absolutely attacked by mozzies last October. I didn't expect it, but so far so good that this summer oh my goodness, Tim, you said last time you were in Alcudia you were nearly hospitalised with mosquito bites. Please everyone, I have a shop on Amazon. It's in the description text in this live stream. When it's finished, go and check it out. I've got a whole bunch of products here. I'm road testing the jungle formula tonight, so I'll let you know how that goes. But you have to wear mosquito repellent. If you don't wear it, then you can expect to be bitten at some point. Not just up here either in Alcudia, but anywhere over the island too. I've heard people being bitten down in Calabona and Calador. It's not so bad at the moment over in the southwest of Mallorca. Over my way in Palma, I did get bitten just before we went away actually, but again I wasn't wearing insect repellent, so please make sure you wear it. Right, let's come off the beach here and head on into the port. Now, you can see all these bars in front of me are alive with loads of people. I'm outside the Sagavin, it's a little beach club just over here. I think we're going to get an amazing sunset this evening. Let's go in there. Let's head into Alcudia Port. See many people are just actually stepping onto the beach. this evening. If you are coming over here on holiday, actually, it's an amazing sight. You just can't believe how huge this beach actually is. It's around 14 to 16 kilometres long. And if you're feeling brave one morning, I really recommend getting up, watching the sunrise, and maybe walking up towards Camp Picafor, getting yourself some breakfast and getting that 324 back bus bound at the resort. Now guys, look, for information, this little lookout point here, it hasn't been finished. It hasn't been finished this summer. It's still pretty much broken, but my goodness me, check out how busy it is down here. Now, you'll know that I did an update video over here just a few weeks ago actually, and I filmed it at lunchtime. And of course it was empty because everyone was on the beach. But this is how busy it is. Now, this is the Alcudia I do remember from pre-pandemic days. I can't believe it's not peak season yet actually. It's feeling very much like peak season. Let's get across the road. Oh yikes. Just had a car drive at me again. Right, so this whole area here, this is the Paseo Maritimo, and new for this year, down here in the Paseo Maritimo, you've got all these little fairground rides and trampolines as well for small children. Let me just go and have a quick look at Alcudia Mar to see if they've got the market this year just yet. Normally starts a little bit later in the summer. Let's just have a quick peek. So if you are coming down towards Alcudia Port for the evening, head on. This runs alongside, well, just down the side of the beach actually. And you can see here, look, they've started setting up the stalls. It's not too busy down here. It is it's a Sunday evening. But you can see the little casetas, little stalls are starting to open up. If you're down here with kids, make sure you come down with a pocket money. And look, this is the smaller marina here where a lot of the boat tours go out from. You can see there's a glass bottom boat right in front of me. You can see lots of little cruisers down here too. Let's head on down towards I'm also going to show you as well one of the main streets. They've got some of the most lively bars. If you are new to my channel and you're coming to Alcudia, do go back and check my content from either this year or last summer as well, just to help you navigate your way around this resort. Oh, thank you. Is that Miss? I don't know how to pronounce your MS, your YouTube subscriber name. And good point as well, do not walk around here with bare feet as well. Make sure you've got some footwear on everywhere you go down here on the island. Only place for bare feet is on the sandy beach, and even in the hot summer months actually, during July and August, I even recommend keeping your flip-flops on so you can get yourself in the sea, because it is very, very hot. Now, as you can see, I'm just crossing the Paseo Maritimo. I do have videos going up through this main area here, right to the left of the Dolce Vita ice cream bar. You've got a whole bunch of restaurants, a whole load of bars. There's an Irish tavern just up in front of me as well. Lots of people sitting out. We've got a new restaurant on the corner here, the Canamar. And we've got a fantastic atmosphere too. So lots of pubs and restaurants down that little street I just showed you, but we're going to keep going along the Paseo Maritimo here. Oh, I just seen a good price for a cocktail. Look, €6 for cocktails over here in front of the Dolce Vita. Pretty good price. Yeah, Caroline, they do have some fantastic restaurants over there. And actually check out my videos from the spring. I take a walk down some of these restaurants here. I show you what they're serving, how much they're lunchtime. You can get a really good bargain menu del dia as well, where you get your starter, your main course, and your dessert for a fixed price. Look, and they're actually just up this road here. Some more restaurants just past Casa Villati. I think we've got some entertainment out here this evening. Look. Oh, look, we've got the human statues. So this is always good fun. Look, in the resorts, you're going to find lots of street entertainers out, and even further up as well. I can see. Is this some traditional Mallorquin dancing? I can see. It sounds like it. Let's go and have a look. Chloe, good evening. Nice to see you here. What's the vibe like in Alcudia Port compared to Palma Nova? Is it a different atmosphere? Yes, it is. I would say it is very, very different out here. Oh my goodness, oh look, they've got some Baldabot traditional dancing. I'm going to try and pick up the pace a bit so you get to see a little bit of it. Now, it's very unlikely you'll see any Baldabot down in Palma Nova or Magaluf. I've not seen this traditional Mallorquin dancing anywhere over there. Oh my goodness, it's hot this evening. Well, I'm picking up the pace, guys. Look at this. Now, this is part of the July festival down here. As I mentioned in my July video, check this out. So this is absolutely fantastic. Check this out. Right. I hope this is going to get by. Hold on. I think the sounds may go. Right, I'm not sure if you can quite hear this. Am I back sound-wise, guys? I hope I am. Okay, so what we have just seen, what we've just walked past, I had to walk by very quickly. I could not unplug my mic. I don't know whether my mic condensed here and it kind of went a bit fuzzy for a bit because it was quite loud. That is called the Baldabot. It's a traditional dance over here. We got to see some traditional Mallorquin dancing. It's part of the fishing festival that they have here during July. I have talked about it in my Mallorca in July video, which is sitting at the top of my channel at the moment. If you are coming out here, please watch that. But that's part of the festivities down here. Now, we've got these little festivals that run all the way throughout the year. And this is just part of the celebration. So I'm pretty sure as well, I can't see a night market down here at the moment. I'm pretty sure there'll be a night market down this end of town like there was last summer later on this month. We shall wait and see. A bit quieter as you go down. You know, some of the festivals here aren't very well advertised, and the town halls only announce them on their websites maybe about a couple of weeks before they actually happen. We're never quite sure what happens here until it's firmly announced, but it's quite nice to see some traditional festivals if you're coming over here on holiday. You can see I'm in the location of a very famous Alcudia sign. I think I'm about to photobomb someone's picture there. But look, all this whole walkway down here, if you're down over here, even if you're staying up in Alcudia Beach Resort where I started this live stream, you can walk down here in the evening, come down the blue path, come down here for dinner or come down here for ice cream and some cocktails. If you don't want to walk back, then just get the 324 bus back, which is what I'm going to do shortly. But it's just so lovely down here. And we have more restaurants, we've got more shops as well down here too. There's a traditional shop across the road here where you can get some traditional Mallorquin products. Got some very lovely restaurants too. Simon, you're coming over here in August. Dave, you're getting homesick. You'll be out here soon enough. Let me look. Let me just show you some of these lovely sunset views that we're going to get as we go up to the lookout point here. Now, you can see this wooden bridge here. If you are walking down through Alcudia Port on the evening, make sure you get yourselves up to the wooden bridge. I think it's going to be quite busy up there this evening. I'll try and fit in somewhere. I also want to wish as well David Williams as well over in Puerto Poyensa. I'm wishing you well this evening. I know you're here on holiday and you have an injured leg at the moment, so wishing you all the very best. Now I'm at the one point here that if you do want to watch the sunset down here in Alcudia, this is where you come, because obviously we're on the east coast here. You don't get the great sunsets that you may find on the west coast. You can see how absolutely gorgeous it is here this evening. Now there are lots of people on the, can I guess up a bit further? No, I can't. Look, I'm just going to give you a little peek to look, we've got a whole load of people here in the middle of the bridge. I can't go up any further. It is a hazy sky this evening. We've had a little bit of cloud. We had thunderstorms threatened today as well, but I haven't seen any thunderstorms on the island at all. It's just been very, very warm and sunny. Right guys, oh my goodness, I've been live here for over an hour. Thank you so much. There are over 300 people on this live stream. I cannot believe it. I can't believe you're all here. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. You can see my red face here. I've got to walk all the way back now to the strip over in Alcudia, or I might just go and get the bus. Guys, thank you so much to everyone who's super chatted me this evening. I really, really appreciate it. You've paid for my petrol coming over here. I might have to get an ice cream on the way back too. I think I deserve it. I've got plenty more videos coming out this week. They're going to be slightly different, I think. It's going to be a bit harder to walk around during the day, but I will give it my best shot. Right, let me just give you a few final views this evening. I hate to kill a live stream when there's so many people on here. I do have to go. Thanks ever so much for joining me, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Don't forget to join the Facebook group. Amanda has told you about it. We're going to be over there at all times of the day and night as well. Please join it. I'm also on Instagram. I do apologise for not answering any Instagram questions I do get in my private chats. I just haven't had time. So huge apologies for that. Guys, leaving you from a very lovely Alcudia this evening. I shall see you all on the next video. Goodbye for now.